Hello students, I am Namrata Panya, Assistant Professor of English Department at LJ Institute of Applied Sciences. In this video, we are going to talk about the third poem from your Unit 1 of BSc Semester 1. Remember, this is according to the 2017-18 revised version of the syllabus. The paper code is FC101. So let's get started.
The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Let us first talk about the author. Robert Lee Frost was an American poet and nature lover. In fact, until he became a poet, he was also a farmer as well as a teacher. He is most well known for his mastery over the American informal speech, which we can see very clearly through the poems that he has written. Though he was American, he was fascinated by the rural life of New England, which is showcased through some of his poems as well. For the phenomenal work that he has done, he's also won a lot of Pulitzer Prizes. He's also been coined the Poet Laureate of Vermont.
Let me tell you a fun fact about our poem. Our poet Robert Frost was friends with another poet, Edward Thomas. And whenever they went on walks, they would come across an intersection and Thomas would always be indecisive about which road they should take. And after they took one road, he would always complain about the other road that they should have taken that they did not take. And because of this, our poet wrote this poem as a joke for his friend. But when he shared this poem with some college students, they took it very seriously. He wrote a letter to his friend telling him that people are taking this poem very seriously. His friend replied, "I too have taken this poem very seriously." Students, I hope you do as well.
The Road Not Taken. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Here, the poem starts with our persona or the speaker who's at an intersection. The setting that is described is that of a yellow wood or a yellow forest. Our persona in the poem has reached a point in his journey where the way has been divided into two roads and he isn't sure which one he should take. He feels sorry that he is just one traveler and hence cannot travel both. He stands there for a long time and observes one of the roads, contemplating if taking this would be the better choice if this road is the road that he should be taking. Then took the other, as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had warned them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet, knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Now he moves on and tells us that he has decided to take the other one, which he says is just like the first one, but the only difference is that it is grassy and it wants wear, meaning it needs someone to walk on it, and this is the reason he chooses to go on this road. This difference though is very minute, and people who have passed from there have worn both the roads almost the same. That morning though, both the roads lie in front of him equally, as no one has walked through them yet and no step has turned the leaves black. So he chooses the other one. He does not forget the first and keeps it for another day. Although he has had enough experience of life to know that once you start a journey, one way leads to another and you hardly ever come back.
In the first two stanzas, there are few things that we need to notice. The first is the atmosphere. The yellow forest, the deserted roads that are diverging into two, the choice that the persona has to make, it has a very fairy tale like atmosphere. The second thing that we notice is how indecisive our persona is. First, he tells you that he chooses the other road because it is grassy and it wants wear. Then he tells you that both the roads are the same. This tells us that he is tempted by both the choices. It can happen to anyone when you face a choice but you are tempted by both the options. The third thing that we notice is how the tone of the depiction is very straightforward. It is very factual. It is as if someone is just telling you about an event that has happened in their life. This tone though changes in the third stanza. It becomes more contemplative. Okay, here he has already realized that he has made a choice, and because of the experience that he has had in life, he also knows that it is very difficult for him to come back. It is basically a meditative tone on the choice that he has already made. So now let's move to the next part of the poem.
I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere, ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. He then moves on to talk about how, in future, he'll be sighing and telling someone about this day. He will tell them how, at one point in his life, he faced a choice between two roads, and he was the one who chose a road that was less travelled by. This choice, he thinks, has made all the difference, has changed his life completely. The complete poem, hence, talks about the choices that we make in life.
The last stanza of the poem has been interpreted in so many ways. Some say that it emphasizes the individual choice, while some say that it is just a regretful last stanza. We don't know whether the sigh that he makes at the end of the poem is a regretful sigh or a happy sigh, because the difference that he is talking about can be both negative as well as positive. The poem does not pick on one emotion. The whole poem tells us about how our life unfolds through the choices that we make. But the last stanza adds that it is not the choices that make us celebrate or regret the past experiences. It is our meaning that we add to these choices, the emotion that we attach to the past events that makes us regret or be happy about what we have chosen. He tells us very clearly that it is he who chooses the less travelled road, and hence it is his choice that makes the difference. Here he emphasizes the individual's part in making a choice. He tells us very clearly that choices are just a part of our life. The persona tells us that choices are important, but how we see these choices is up to us. One can be happy about the brave choice that they have made about an option that nobody was choosing, and hence the road not taken. Or one can be sad and regret about an option that they did not choose, look back at a road that they did not take and regret, hence the road not taken. If you enjoyed this poem, please like the video, and for further updates and more interesting videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.